After that little intro, I'd like to welcome you to another video. Today it is about making my second corset, which is not stays. 1860s was my first era to begin my historical interest with, so it's really exciting to finally start actually diving into it. For this corset I used red threaded pattern, which I marked with colors and started doing a mock-up. The mockup was okay, but I was not particularly amazed by the effect, but there was nothing I could actually fix, so yeah. The fabrics that I'm using are cotton twill and cotton sateen as the fashion fabric. Sadly, I cannot afford silk or taffeta. Here I started basting all pieces. So the things came into the mail for the corset, and I have the Busk that's kinda too short for the corset, but I don't have much choices, so it's like 30 centimeters, and the longer Busk would have to be 35, so it's a no-no. Here's the binding tape, yeah, a lot of it. And here I have some lacing that I will use, so yeah. I got into adding the Busk and stats, which was quite difficult process. I cannot lie, because both of my fabrics choices were really thick. Here I am working on the gussets. And now time for the boning channels. Yeah, I used my binding tape. Okay, so I actually joined these two pieces, and I actually tried doing like something like flat felt seam or something, because I just cut off these 3 layers of fabric that was here, and I left the cotton twill and just turn this to the back. And I think I'm just gonna do this because this seam that is set in the instructions, I just don't really understand them, like a lot of things here in the instructions, because I have a poor sense of imagination. For the hip core, I've used the technique I've seen on the other video with the same corset pattern, and it was kind of frustrating. And the whole worst thing ever, adding eyelets. It was so hard to even put my all and make any hole. Both of my materials are really strong, and it was almost impossible to do it without hurting your fingers. I'm never making 2-layered corset ever again. So right now I will be filling up this corset with the boning according to this label. So I binded this corset of the camera, and yeah, it's just like a binding tape. Here's it's hand stitched here, so just a little just a little binding, and I'm using a flat steel boning and the plastic boning because I didn't want to order spiral steel because, well, I still have this plastic boning, so I wanna just use them. So yeah. Jak ja to mam? Where is this? Okay, here. Well, the thing is, it does fit. It fits. Everything is actually fine, I guess. You know, but the back, is tweaked. Like, it's shifted to one side, and it's because of one mistake that I made. That I just didn't understand in the overall instructions, so it's gonna stay that way. It's gonna have to, I guess. So, but it's not that big of a deal. I mean, if it's functional, then mistakes like this can happen. If it's functional, of course, and the course is functional, in fact. And my dog is coming, so it gives a nice shape, like the bust, no bust gussets, but the hip gussets just fit really nicely, and it's sort of, I hoped it would just squish my belly more, like it would give this shape, but it doesn't really. I think it's because I should just lace it more, or I can bend the busk. I've seen people bending the busk, and I think I'm gonna do this too, but I hope it won't just get too uncomfortable for me to wear it. So yeah, that's the fitting. Other than that, in every corset I feel like my boobs are just too small because, yeah, but I feel like it's just because corsets made me realize that I have small boobs. Why I didn't think about this before body shaming. That's a joke, by the way. And still, even if I changed a lot of things, it's still like too big, and I don't know why. Why it happened to be just too big. It's like size XS, XS, and I'm not usually a size like this, and it's still like way too big, even after alterations. And yeah, right now I just put everything into some random skirt that I had. Just want to talk about some fit issues here. So I think the main problem that I have to talk about is the bust, because I mean I did this small mistake by not putting this clap here or with the studs, because one, I didn't understand anything from this. Two, I don't, why, what is this for? Three, it's a thick, both of these materials are really thick, and I would hate to just add it like a third layer here, so that is why everything is just shifted to one side. And yeah, here comes the issues, because there you can see the bust is like, yeah, coming like, and it's beautiful shape here. Like you can see it just comes, yeah, it does something, but it doesn't just fit my bust. Like I'm so sorry to say this, but I just fit some tissues here and it looks like this. I have nothing here. No, just some, but compared to this, it's just disaster a little bit. So I'm just gonna... That's funny, I know. But, okay, and it just looks so weird because of that. And that's why I'm kinda just... I'm not pleased with what I've done. And I'm kinda sad about this because, well, I dedicated a lot of time for this, and I said to myself that this time I'm gonna do it, and again I didn't, but well. So it's my first time doing a 2-layer corset, so I just said, like, if the shape is gonna be great, then I don't care how it's gonna look like on the inside, because inside it's just horrendous, it's just hideous and everything. But the shape, this side is bad. This side, I can, like, whenever I will post, I will just post, remember to post with this side. Why I did this to myself? And I don't exactly know where my flossing video went, so you can just have this little pic of the flossing that I did. It's just like a small flower, which I really liked whenever I've seen it on a different corset, so I wanted to try it myself. So yeah, that's it for the construction video.